Good afternoon everybody, welcome to the channel. Before we get this video underway, may I welcome any new subscribers and welcome back any current subscribers. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe for this and all future content. The support is greatly appreciated. Now let's get into the video. The topic of today's video is high-vis vests, and in particular the polite vests. Now the reason why this topic is up for discussion is because there was, hang on a minute, as I was saying, the reason this topic has come up is because there was a motorcyclist somewhere in England, don't ask me where because I can't actually remember, but he was recently in the MCN, and if you guys read the MCN, it is basically motorcycle news. The story comes from the 12th of June this year. And basically what happened was, a guy had left his place of work and was on his way home, you know, just riding along, minding his own business, when he was collared by the police. And due to the clothing and helmet he was wearing, he was subsequently convicted of impersonating a police officer. Now, before you lot all jump on the bandwagon and be like, oh, you know, this, that and the other, blah 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 blah, allow me to give you some facts. This particular guy, one, was wearing a high-vis jacket. Two, was wearing a polite high-vis vest with the black and white checkers on it. I can't remember what the actual terminology is for that, but you know, the black and white checks like you see on the finish flag on a racetrack. He was also wearing a white helmet, which I believe was an Arrow, but don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. And what else didn't help Matt as much for him was the fact that he was riding, or he owned, a ex-police bike. And this bike itself happens to be a BMW R1200 RT, I think it was. So naturally they did the police that pulled him did their checks on the bike itself and make sure that was all kosher, which it obviously was. Then this guy got summoned to court, was given a suspended sentence, made to pay £670 in court fees and costs, and if I remember rightly, he was made to do 200 hours of community service. Well, I believe that's what it was, I'm not 100% sure. So with that in mind, sorry, anyway, carry on. So with all the evidence laid before you, like I say, this guy was given a suspended 1-year sentence, I believe it was made to pay X, Y and Z. Made to do this many hours of community service and so on. And in the poor sod's defence, he wasn't doing any wrong. Admittedly, yes, okay, the gear he was wearing did impersonate a police officer, or looked like it impersonated a police officer. So after all that was said and done, he was subsequently acquitted of the offence. I don't know whether he got his money back or not, but that's the general idea anyway. And yeah, he went to well, he was interviewed by the MCN, like I say, back on the 12th of June this year, and he was quoted as saying that the incident that happened, because of this polite vest, apparently ruined his life. Now, how, you may ask? Basically, the long and short of it is that the guy lost his job, lost his home. I have no idea if he lost anything else in the process, but I would say losing your job and your home is more than enough to, you know, worry yourself over, do you know what I mean? But no doubt he probably had to sell his bike, sell all his possessions, just so he had enough for a deposit for a flat, or whatever it was that he was doing at the time. So I suppose the biggest question is, are polite vests worth their money? Now, as someone who works in the motorcycle industry, I could turn around and say to you, yeah, they work, you know, they're this, they're that, the other. But in all fairness, I don't think they do. If someone's not going to see you, like for example on like a bike like this, you know, I'm riding along, minding my own business. Yes, okay, it's a sunny day, but it still doesn't excuse people for not looking. You know, I've got a loud exhaust. Loud exhaust, like I said. I've got ultra bright HRD headlight bulbs, but that still probably won't be enough for people to not claim they can't see me. What are you doing? But anyway, the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter whether you're on a 125 or 1,000, you're still going to have those people that claim they can't see you. So I'm not going to say to you, yes they work, no they don't. In my personal opinion, I don't think they do. But like I said, everyone has their own opinion on things. I'm not going to force you into believing what you think I should make you to believe. Like I said, I believe that they don't really work that well. And even if they did work, I don't think they would be that useful in a high risk situation. So I'm not going to lie, if you're going to get accused of being or impersonating a police officer because you're wearing one of these high-vis vests, you could be wearing one of these vests and a high-vis jacket like this poor sod that recently got nicked for it, and you could end up getting a suspended sentence and a fine and God knows what else. I don't know if you got any points on his license, but you probably did. But the point I'm trying to make is that I personally don't think they work. So I'll leave it up to you. You know, by all means, feel free to comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I personally think they don't work, but you know, the hundreds of thousands and millions of people around the world and in the UK even, you know, whatever, all have your own opinions. Please feel free to use this platform to share it. Like I said, it's just my personal opinion, so I don't want anyone to get upset or, you know, emotionally distressed over it or whatever. But yeah, as always guys, it's been a pleasure having you along for the ride, and I will catch you on the next one. Adios. You ready?
We'll be right back.